my Asia page. If you're new here, welcome to my channel. For this video, I am going to be telling you guys what I wish I knew about pregnancy before I got pregnant. There's a lot of things that I am currently learning and I wish I knew, but when I say I wish I knew, it doesn't mean that I regret getting pregnant or anything like that, because I know that what's inside of me is a blessing from God, so I give thanks to him. So let's go ahead and get into the video. One thing I wish I knew about pregnancy before I got pregnant was the headaches, the massive headaches out of nowhere. I wish I knew that I was gonna get massive headaches out of nowhere for no reason, absolutely at all. And honestly, the reason why I started making this video is because out of nowhere I just got a headache, and it's not like I'm dehydrated because I drink water all the time, but yeah, I just got a massive headache out of nowhere. I was eating a boiled egg and then boom, out of nowhere I just got a massive headache. Emotion. Let's talk about our emotions. One thing we cannot control is how emotional we get, and sometimes it's frustrating crying about absolutely nothing, and I can't even explain why I'm crying, and then that makes me want to cry even more because I just can't control it. Waking up in pain. I tell you guys this, like almost every day, almost every time I go to sleep, when it comes to me like waking up, like I'm always waking up on my side and like my stomach is like cramping like crazy and it hurts and just makes me want to just stay in bed all day because I don't feel like moving, because I feel like if I move the pain is going to get worse. It's very, very uncomfortable to sleep. I just wish I knew that when you're pregnant, it's very, very uncomfortable to sleep, even during like your first trimester. And it's like, I did research about your first trimester, your second, and your third, and it said that your third trimester is the worst. Yeah, your third trimester is the worst. The first one is pretty bad, your second one is alright, and then your third one is worse than your first one. So in my head I'm like, okay, so what I'm experiencing now is gonna be worse when it comes to the third trimester. Another thing I do want to talk about is food cravings. Like when I first got pregnant, when I first found out I was pregnant, you know, I was craving a lot of salty foods, and then the next day I was craving sweets, and then the next day I was craving something else. And it's like, how could I be craving all this different stuff within a day when I'm so used to, like, okay, maybe 1 week I'm craving a certain food, then the next week I'm craving something else, but then it was like every single day I'm craving something new, and it's something, you know, we have to prepare ourselves for it. Let's talk about sleeping at night. So I knew that when you get pregnant, it's going to be harder to sleep at night, but what I didn't really fully understand is that I thought it would be harder to sleep at night when you start getting bigger and, you know, your stomach's huge. So that's when it starts getting hard. But no, even during your first trimester, it's hard to sleep. And it's weird because I'm so used to just laying down and just going to sleep. But before I go to sleep, now that I'm pregnant, it's like I'll lay down on my back. I feel so uncomfortable. So then I'll lay down on my side. And I don't like the way I'm laying down on my side, so I'll change positions. And then it's like the littlest things can bother the comfort of you being in your bed. Like the most important part about you needing to know about being pregnant is you have to prepare yourself mentally, because once you start gaining that weight and you look at what you used to look like versus what you're looking like now, you know, you may start feeling self-cautious about how you look. For instance, I used to be like I used to be 101 and I would gain a little weight, and I said like the most I ever weighed was like 107, but then boom, I ended up being 110, and it's like, wow, you know, I feel so big. And then like I was staring at myself in the mirror because my stomach is starting to show now, and I was just like, just sitting down and just staring at myself in the mirror, it's like, you know, you be thinking about like what you used to look like, but you don't regret it because you know it was for a good reason, but your mind isn't fully prepared for like your body changing, and it's something you have to get used to, and you have to prepare yourself for that before it happens. And a lot of people don't do that, They just think about, you know, the outcome of having your own kid and raising someone for your own, you know. We don't really think too much of, okay, we're gonna gain a lot of weight and we have to prepare ourselves mentally, especially when you're like used to being a certain weight and used to being in the lows, and then you start gaining more weight, and then like your face starts changing, your body starts changing, you start getting like, what do you call these, like the fatness on your sides. There's a lot of things that you have to prepare yourself mentally for before you say, okay, I'm ready to get pregnant. I really don't have too much to say when it comes to, there are some things I wish I knew before I got pregnant, but if you do like this video, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to comment down below, turn my post notification button on, and I love you guys, and I'll see you guys in my next YouTube video. Peace. Don't tell me that you love me if it ain't true.